Welcome back. It's so great to have my friend Julie Milbauer here from I Pour Life, which is an amazing organization, and I love how much you've dedicated your life to helping the community and helping kids, because we failed to mention, you've had a lot of foster kids yourself. You have seen the gambit. I mean, the wide variety of what you get when you become a foster parent.
I have. It's one of those where you kind of live what you work. I started off years ago, the first time I fostered, or attempted to. I went through the whole process. My husband and I got all to the point of getting our license and found out I was pregnant with my 6th child, and they said, oh, sorry, too many kids in the home. Oh. So we had to walk away at that time, but years later down the road, I had family members that ended up in foster care. So I went back, got licensed, took them into my home, and a couple years after they came, I adopted them. So,
can I ask you a quick question about
absolutely.
that? I don't know if you know the stats on this. I'm curious though, because it seems a lot of time if kids go into a foster care system, what are the odds of somebody else in the family getting them? Like you said, you had family members going into foster. Do they try to put them with another family member, like
absolutely.
a distant relative or aunt, uncles?
You know, the best place is to keep them connected to their family in some manner. So if they're not able to be in the home with the birth parents, it's always best if you can keep them with a family member so that at least they're with, you know, blood relatives, and going forward in their family, they'll have that connection. So they definitely always try to reach out to grandparents, aunts, uncles. And if that doesn't work out for them for some reason, I learned when I got into the foster care thing, when I thought of kinship, I always thought of blood relatives. But in foster care, kinship is really anybody who knows the child and has had a relationship with the child. You know, they might reach out to a teacher who's had a good relationship, or somebody from church. So they try to keep it, you know, you want the easiest transition for the child, and family is first, and if that doesn't work out, they try to find somebody they know.
Which is, yeah, that's great. I've known a lot, growing up with my grandpa as being a preacher, we'd have a great children's ministry at church, and we'd meet a lot of foster kids coming to the church.
Right.
You know, coming with their foster families, and they were always amazing people, which I loved. But we do have a flyer. You have an event coming up, a breakfast and a lunch, and we have some B-roll of this amazing speaker you have coming, who just, his story, oh my gosh.
We are
amazing.
so excited to have him joining us for our event.
Okay, so when is the event? We have a flyer for that.
Yes, May 2nd, we are having Nurture, Thrive, Repeat, which is going to be a foster care appreciation. It's our opportunity to say thank you to everybody who does the hard work in foster care to make sure these children have the best possible outcome. So we'll be at 425 downtown, and we are bringing in Josh Shipp, who, as you'll see in the video, has an amazing story from foster care. He is
just like, I was watching, you sent me the video. It was too long to put on TV, but I just shortened it a little bit just so you can kind of see him. He does like little demonstration with marbles, which I found fascinating.
Right.
And hearing about his story and just saying, like this quote right here, that every child winds up doing well, has at least one stable and committed relationship with a supportive adult.
And that is absolutely a key, that caring, consistent adult, because oftentimes, kids in foster care, and especially at I Pour Life, we work with the older youth. So a lot of times if they're older youth in foster care, they may have been in there a while and made some moves. So having that one person that's consistent in their life is just such a key to them becoming successful and you know, being able to thrive.
That's a great event coming up. What else is I Pour Life working on happening this year? You guys are always doing something. There's always a need.
There is always a need. We will have, we have our 2nd annual golf championship on July 24th. That will be held this year at Ozarks National. And then our big event that we are super excited about is our Goodwood Gatsby event, which will be held out at the Ozark Mill. And one of the big highlights is Jeremy is going to be our MC this year.
What? I am? Oh my gosh.
We are so excited to have you.
I am excited. I got to go to the event last year at the Mill, which was insanely beautiful, insanely gorgeous, and moving and beautiful. It was just such an amazing event. I am honored that you asked me to host it this year, because it was the highlight of my year, just attending that, being a part of something so good last year.
We were so thrilled to have you there, because as we've said, you and I've known each other a long time, and usually if I'm at an event, you're emceeing or working in some manner. So to have you there as our guest last year was amazing, and that event is our signature event. It's a lot of fun. Like you said, it's a lot of moving stories of the youth that have been through our program, and it's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year.
We have a couple more pictures that I sent you, plus a QR code, which you can explain where that will go to.
You bet.
So this is, what is this one?
This is for, today is actually also Child Advocacy Day.
That's right.
So we have many advocates across the state that are in Jefferson City talking with our legislators about, policies, procedures, funding to help us that are out here doing the work with the youth be successful and get their support behind it. So I know all of our management team is up there today, and they're all talking with legislators.
By the way, when I asked you to co-host today, I didn't know it was going to be Child Advocacy
I didn't
Day.
either.
What are the odds? And I think we have a QR code if you want to scan this. What does this go to?
That QR code will take you to the registration event page for the Nurture, Thrive, Repeat event. We'll have a breakfast and a lunch, and all of the people in the foster care community are invited to come just as our guests. Come let us say thank you and show our appreciation for everything you do to work with kids in foster care.
That's amazing. What a great event. And yeah, and there's a lot of people involved with the foster care program in the Ozarks. So take advantage of this, and you get to know and maybe get to hear other stories and connect with other people experiencing the same thing you are. It's all about kind of almost that, that therapeutic nature of identifying with somebody else's story.
Bringing in that community. Absolutely.
That's amazing, guys. Okay, and by the way, I'll see you at the Gatsby event.
You bet.
Great. Don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox Sam right after this. I'm now excited for that event now.